if you're in the US even, then you look at these things quite differently. And it seems as if Joe Biden, for example, has decided that sorry to go back to China before you even asked a question on it, but it's all the main concentration of US foreign policy is going to be towards China. But the risk of that is that you lose sight of other equal and opposite threats.
Precisely, and ergo the final question. So, as I implied in the introduction, the West, not only the United States of America, who are terribly pleased that they were talking about global warming and climate change to the Chinese up in Glasgow, but just that general sense that the fixation here has been with China and Huawei and nuclear power and what have you. That there is either a conscious or unconscious sin of having taken our eye off the Russia ball.
I think that's exactly right. Partly because maybe Russia is the older threat, or maybe because it looks as if it's an old-fashioned threat. People are accused of somehow reliving the Cold War, being a Cold War warrior. But the reality is that Russia is day by day inserting itself, its tentacles, in actually all over the world. I mean, literally everywhere from Madagascar to Montenegro. And so whether it's in a way protection of ourselves and of this country and the sovereignty and the way in which whether Russia affects our financial systems or whether it's a more sort of physical, muscular attack in some sorts, is actually a protection to us all. It's happening across the world.